the least well-dressed man in the room, which I find totally surprising. Darling, you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? If you say that you'll be mine, be here till the end of time. So you gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I go now? If I go, there will be trouble. If I stay, there will be trouble. Put your hands together for Nick Evans. You gotta let me know. Give it up, Paul Bowen! Mate, I love that intro. That's fantastic. Am I underdressed? I'm on holiday. I'm going on holiday tomorrow morning to Egypt, so I apologise for my terrible state of affairs. Give it up again. Go and have a cigarette, boys. Paul Bowen duo, absolutely awesome. We're loving it. Absolutely loving it. How do we have a nice little interval? Have a little drinky? Anyone a little bit tipsy, a bit drunk? No, good. Some are, some aren't. We like that. Are we having a good show? Are we enjoying it? Will you be back? Great. I got your email, so what I'll be doing is just, if you give me your phone number as well, I'll text you about 28 times a day. That's fine. Not stalking or anything. Susie, what happened to the, what was the guy's name that you were here with last month?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, we do. That's why I fucking asked it with a microphone. What's his name? Ben. And he was a dancer as well, and you were performing together and you went back to have sex and everything else. We won't go into that because that's prime, but what was it like? No, we won't go there. You've broken up in the last month. May I ask why? Do you mind talking about it?
He's an asshole.
Okay, he's an arsehole. That's good. We like that. He's an arsehole. What happened, Susie? It's not that complicated. Come on. Just headline news. Tiny Willie. He didn't appreciate you. Girls, that's not good, right? In what way was he doing? Was he phoning you a lot? He didn't phone you. Was he texting you love messages, little smiley faces? Did he actually go from Fulham to Clapham to see you? Where have they gone, by the way? Have they gone back to Fulham or Clapham? Where have they gone? Dan and Charlotte, where are they? They gone? David, you've packed them. What have you done to them? So he didn't appreciate you, he didn't phone you, he didn't do anything. How did you get rid of him? Okay, right. So Facebook, yet again, really bad at him. Dodgy pictures to you canned him. Did he do the right thing? She did the right thing. So talking of Facebook, right, I know I would really appreciate you coming along, trying to promote the comedy club, because it is new here. I befriended everyone on the Hurlingham pub. There was 321 friends. And I befriended this guy and said, like, come to the comedy club. Anyway, he Facebooked me today, I think it's Rico or something like that. And he said, I'd love to come, but I actually live in Hurlingham, Argentina. Got that one bit mixed up, really. So we're going to do the meat raffle after the next act. Did we all buy a ticket? So has anyone thought about who's had a worse month? You could win the Krispy Kreme donut. Susie's in it. Susie's in it because she's ended a relationship. So if anyone wants to enter that, you're still there. Do we want an act on for the second half? Third? Yeah? Okay. I want you to give her a huge lot of love. Start applauding now, please. Start cheering now, please. The wonderful, I love her very much, Gemma Beagly!
Amazing. Hi, indeed my name is Gemma Beagly. Welcome to my slot. Hope you enjoy it. Right now, I was recently interviewed by my local paper, the Mitcham and Morden Post. Don't know if we've got any readers in at all. upset, and I was upset because I was misquoted. You know about this, Mr. Pratt. And I was misquoted as saying, my mum saw 2 transvestites in Mitcham in the space of 5 days, and it got me thinking, how great is Mitcham that they can roam around freely? Why not elaborate, you know? Come to Mitcham, watch the transvestites roam around in their natural habitat, pecking away at the grass, being fed scraps by the locals lovingly. Come, drive through Mitcham on your way to IKEA Croydon and watch the transvestites jump up onto your bonnet, look at themselves upside down in your window and shit at your windscreen. Oh. People of Fulham, I have a dream. I have a dream that transvestites will one day live in a nation where they're judged on the colour of their lipstick and not on the contents of their underwear. That's the precious words of Mighty Leave the Queen there. I don't know, spotted that. It's been 98 years since Emily Davison threw herself in front of the King's Horse, and 83 years since women received the same suffrage as men in this country, and 51 years since the introduction of the pill which liberated the female reproductive system. And I'm still having to clean my own fucking bathroom. Now, you see what I've done there is I've mixed up women's rights with laziness. Which is a trait I get from my mother. I don't know about anyone else. My mum, she couldn't cook for shit when I was growing up. You know, I didn't try rice until I was 19 years old, ladies and gentlemen. That's how bad things were. And you know, my mum, her excuse for not cooking a roast dinner was that she had to boil the potatoes and then put them in the oven. Therefore, that's 2 meals worth of cooking potatoes. Now, my mum, she's 5'10", she's got beautiful long legs. And I inherited her mental health problems. Genetic engineering, fucking bring it on. Could we start now? That'd be excellent. Yeah, so I suffer from depression, have done on and off for years, and I'm alright at the moment, but a few years ago I had this gaping hole of loneliness, which I tried to fill with crisps. And as we all know, yeah, right, yeah, some of them form up. Because as we all know, you can't fill a conceptual hole with tangible snacks. So, put on a few stone, and at the time, in times of heartache and pain, I'd always ask myself, what would Aretha Franklin do? Unfortunately, 9 times out of 10, the answer was to eat fried chicken instead of come kind of escalators. And actually only ended up getting laid once in... I say get laid, a man prematurely ejaculated onto my belly. Now, Susie, I was dating at the time, it was just some random guy, and I just go around with my top up urging men on the verge of orgasm to sort of... Seagulling, the kids call that, apparently, which is sweet, isn't it? Savoury, salty, I don't know. Anyway, the guy was a bit embarrassed, he left pretty sharpish, leaving me feeling a bit slaggy, you know, and there I was, waving goodbye at the window, holding back the tears. Wiped away the spunk with the Ginsters wrapper I had lying around. Right. Now, I posted that anecdote on the erotica section of Mumsnet. I don't know if anyone saw it. And it got a few hits, but mainly comments from housewives telling me how to get semen out of a cotton polyester mix. Anyway, so to counteract the weight gain, I started smoking, because as we know, there's nothing more slimming than lung cancer, right? And it's true, try it. And have we got any smokers in? By any chance, any smokers? Yeah, we are. If anyone doesn't know, there's a civil war that goes on amongst smokers between people who roll their own fags and smoke pre-rolled. And people who roll their own fags are so smug, and they'll say to me, oh, it's much better for you, there's less chemicals. But I can tell you now, there's still over 300 chemicals in rolling tobacco. Fags are going to kill both of us. The only difference is I've wasted half my fucking life rolling them myself. Anyway, so I was really proper like crazy for a while, and there was a period of about 18 months where I was just like, if I could just become a member of En Vogue, I'll be fixed. Crazy. And but then I realised that I was never going to get it. Never going to get it. Never going to get it. Thank you, one person. And as you're such a fan of mid-90s music references, here's another one for you. I got lost looking for the Ace of Base concert, but then I saw the sign. Last one, thanks. Anyway, enough of this lark, back to the depression. So I used to, I'd drink myself into oblivion, and, one glass of wine, I'd end up rocking backwards and forwards, listening to Whitney Houston. What, is it bad? It's bad, right? That's how low I got. But I'd always sit there wondering, what what does Whitney listen to when she's drunk and emotional? The sound of Bobby Brown's fist popping her out of its socket, I imagine. Look, she's fierce, she can handle it, it's fine, honest. Yeah, so anyway, so that was the end of that. Now my parents are Catholic, and they use the withdrawal method. Here I am. And there's 3 more of me as well. It's, yeah. So now, because anyone with half a brain knows that the withdrawal method doesn't protect against horrible illnesses like HIV and chlamydia and the worst disease of all, pregnancy, right? And I read somewhere, or rather I made it up for the purpose of this routine, that the DNA found in precum, sorry. Yeah. The DNA found in precum is of very low quality, right? And I do believe that's true, because when I go to get myself a glass of water, I leave the tap run for a while, because the initial spurts are a bit yucky and manky, right? So applying that to my calculations, very low quality DNA in precum, plus mum and dad using the withdrawal method, is probably the reason why I can't swim. Now, I was educated by Catholics, I was educated by nuns, and I spent a lot of my formative years rebelling against the church, like they gave a fuck, you know. And I was actually a chairperson of the Young Mitchman Modern Atheists, or Yo Mama, as we like to shorten it to. And so imagine my horror then, when at the age of 14 I was rewarded the Ursuline Convent High School Prize for Religious Education. So the church had me, that was Church 1 Gemma. So anyway, I won this £3 Boots voucher, took it off to Boots, got a pack of condoms, that was Church 1 Gemma 1, got my hand back there. I then used one of those expired condoms a few years later, got myself into a bit of trouble, so that was Church 2 Gemma 1. Nipped off down the clinic, got that shit sorted out, that's fine, so that was Church 2 Gemma 2. And then I could live with the guilt, you see. And so I turned to alcohol, and I'll spend eternity burning in hell for my transgressions. That's Church 56,000 Gemma 2, and I've kind of stopped counting, to be honest with you. They're always going to win. Now, as I said earlier, I can't swim, and I went on holiday with my boyfriend for the first time a few weeks ago, and he wanted to get a bit fruity in the pool, and I was a bit anxious about it, because, look, has anyone ever tried giving a hand job with armbands on? Fucking nightmare. I'm going to leave you with this, because you've got a great headliner coming up. The same boyfriend, he doesn't like using condoms, but it's okay because he pays for the morning after pill. Now, but what I haven't told him is I'm actually on the pill, so every time we have sex I pocket 26 quid. Saving up for the fat. Anyway, that's it, you've got a great headliner ahead of you, and thanks for coming. I've been Gemma Beagly. Cheers, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the marvellous, we love her, Gemma Beagly! Okay, I don't know if he's ever actually come on to a meat raffle before, but to hell with it, we're going to do it now, okay, just before the headline act, who is superb. He's going to be like a major star in the future, there's no two ways about that. I saw him at an insane comedy club in Clapham a month ago that was truly weird. So, anyone, have you bought your tickets? Yeah, okay, right. So, in the meat raffle, which is a traditional pub thing in a gastro pub, really, we're not really sure about that. Scotch eggs, pork chops, hence comedy chops. Do we like comedy chops? Yeah! You've got to come up with a logo. Sausages, Cornish pasty, we've got kebabs, pork pies, and some chicken liver. And a bit of malt loaf for dessert. So we're going to pull that out now, coming on to a meat raffle. I think there's one in Leicester Square on a Sunday afternoon where they do bingo as well. Right, it is orange 42. 42. We've got a winner there. Are you a vegetarian, madam? You're a vegetarian. Brilliant! Do you want the meat? Yes, well done. Give her a round of applause. A vegetarian has won the meat raffle. Come up and get it, babe. Come up and get it. It's really heavy. So, what are you going to do with that then? What are you going to do? Give it to your friends. Well done. Round of applause.